Okay. Bernie Sanders, socialist Bernie Sanders is back. And he's now he wants to standardize the 32-hour work week. And I quote, "Today, American workers are over 400% more productive than they were in the 1940s. And yet millions of Americans are working longer hours for lower wages than they were decades ago. That has got to change. The financial gains from major advancements in AI, automation, and new technology must benefit the working class, not just corporate CEOs and wealthy stockholders on Wall Street. It's time to reduce the stress level in our country and allow Americans to enjoy a better quality of life. It's time for the 32-hour work week with no loss in pay." Anyway, again, I know if you're not that deep of a thinker, it's a great idea, it makes sense. Yeah, productivity's up. And would you like to go back? Would you like to go back in the days 1940 operators are having to actually connect phone calls by plugging like plugs into walls and having you think of Mad Men. Remember Mad Men, the all the girls working there in that windowless office connecting phone calls back then. I remember, I can just go back to when I started in this industry and all of the jobs that are not needed anymore due to technology. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. That increases productivity. Think about all of the, again, college, there was no freaking word processor, typewriters for crying out loud. I remember the stupid box typewriter word processor thingy that I used to write papers on for crying out loud. Want to go back to that? That's what you want to go back to. Anyway, I guess these technology gains don't benefit workers, is what you're saying, Bernie? That wasn't beneficial to workers, all of these technology gains, is what you're saying. And people haven't gotten wealthier because of productivity. Again, yeah, he's got other Democrats, of course, that are signing off on this. Listen, you want to be poor? Go ahead, work 30 hours a week. Go ahead, work 32 hours a week and watch smart people take advantage of you being lazy. Because that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. Again, he wants to raise the overtime hours. Okay. Talking about what people are going to be paid during overtime if it's over 32 hours a week. Okay. What's going to happen is you're going to stop at 32 if you're working in a place that you're getting paid by the hour, and they're just going to hire other workers to do the work, or they're just going to put you on part-time. That's the reality of what's going to happen. Again, I don't know how this is applicable at all to, whether you're a salaried employee, how you're going to go about accounting for that. I know certain states have rules in regards to that. Talks about in 2022, employees in the United States logged 204 more hours a year than employees in Japan, 279 more hours than workers in the UK, and 470 more hours than workers in Germany. Okay. That's you want to go live and work in one of those countries. You want to see, what you're able to make in those countries compared to what you're able to make and what you're able to build here. Have at it. Have at it. Check it out for yourself. See how that works out for you. The cost of living continues to go up here in the United States because of government spending. We talked about what really makes inflation go up and all of the printing that takes place and all of the government spending. These other countries obviously have a lot of that as well. However, they're wall facing now. Fiscal crisis. Germany, which used to be the stalwart as far as prudence is concerned, they're now running into a situation where their economy is not growing. They've got a debt bomb heading their way. I remember them. They were the ones who were lecturing all of the Southern European countries back in 2010. Listen, you want to work less, work less. But to say, hey, you know what? That's it. To tell an employer that, no, your employee is going to come in 8 less hours a week and you've got to pay them the same amount of money. Again, make America poor. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.